Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. So here's Portland's starting group. Avdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special. About watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Now here's Simons. Ayton, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Simons penetrating. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. Here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. Outside for Halliburton. Puts up a 3. On target from range.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
Here's Simons. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one falls for Simons.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Now here's Grant, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. And it's Simons missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Stolen by Ayton. Avdia against Siakam. Avdia can't get it to go.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Pass to Siakam. Misses the 3. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Avdia with it. Turner covering. Avdia against Turner. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Simons, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton for 3. sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 8.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Pacers, they're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings.
When I look at Indiana, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now here's Avdia. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Offensive rebound, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Great follow-up by Avdia, gets the ball and scores it.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Simon's shot is good.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Halliburton against Grant. From deep. Halliburton misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Avdia. 11 points for him last game against Memphis.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
Here's Halliburton. Portland making their last shot. 4-3. He's off on that one. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Simons. Back to Sharp. Grant outside. This one for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. 5th, Miles Turner.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
And here's Indiana now. They trail by 3. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Simons. Pass to Mathurin to end the run. The shot misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. And here's Indiana now. Portland making their last shot. Avdia against Mathurin. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Grant outside. Here's the 3. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. It's rebounded by Grant. To the inside. Ayton laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Mathurin against Avdia. And here's Siakam for 3. No good there.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Avdia. Mathurin with a rebound. Well, the Pacers shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Simons. Let's go with a three. And Tyrese Halliburton with a three. Halliburton's got 11 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Sharp passes to Avdia. Back to Sharp. On the wing, Grant. Turner covers. Releases. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Indiana with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nimhart. Matherin finds Halliburton. Toppin, a screen on Sharp, down low. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Halliburton against Sharp. Pass to Klingon. Outside, Williams. Here's Grant. He's covered by Matherin. 4 on the clock. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Halliburton for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Halliburton's got 14 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
McConnell against Henderson. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Grant. Buries it down low. 9 points in the game.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Toppin, a screen on Sharp. Pass to Matherin. There's the triple. Portland grabs the miss.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to Henderson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Whoa, scoot. What a move.
Pacers trail by 3. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Pass to Klingon. Williams against Toppin. Grant with it. Matherin with a steal. Now McConnell. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Henderson outside. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. Henderson's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
McConnell outside. Toppin, a screen on Henderson. Here's McConnell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Williams, a screen on McConnell. Pass to Graham. 3-pointer. And Toppin pulls it down.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Toppin, a screen on Sharp. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Beyond the arc. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. T.J. McConnell is out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Turner in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Coaches love guys who play with a high motor. Avdia is one of those.
Here's Siakam. Portland making their last shot. McConnell outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Can't get it to drop.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Avdia. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line, and they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
A willingness to play physical, Avdia not holding back.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Avdia. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
McConnell finds Turner, and that one drops. And the Pacers lead by 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Benton. He's guarded by Nembhard. Aiden with a screen. Here's Benton. The offensive rebound. And Aiden gets it to go.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Siakam with a screen on Graham. Here's McConnell. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Nembhard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Aiden with a screen to the paint. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Ayton very much used to the defense collapsing and having some bodies around him, but just brushes them off.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's McConnell. Pass to Turner. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Blazers trail by 3. Graham with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Here's Williams. Avdia outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Pacers leading by 3. And then Siakam with the jam.
You see the mobility on the break. Siakam goes after every easy scoring opportunity he sees.
Williams with the screen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's McConnell. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Here's Avdia. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 3-point lead. They host the Pistons after this one, and that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Williams. Avdia outside. Here's Benton. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by McConnell. Pacers leading by 5. Now here's Siakam. Turner for 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Stolen by Siakam. Into the lane. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Siakam understands how to put some pressure on the defense. He uses those long strides extremely well.
The first one falls. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. Just 21 wins for Portland last year, Brent. Their lowest total since the 71-72 season.
Yeah, BA, and if history served me right, that was just their second year in the NBA. I do like the youth movement. This team has to rebuild in the Rose City. They've got some interesting pieces, but this one's going to take some time.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's McConnell. There's Nesmith with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Graham with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Indiana with a rebound. Up top, Siakam is covered by Ayton. Ayton against Siakam. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's where Siakam lives right there. Great fight.
McConnell against Simons. Here's Benton. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Clock at 6. Ayton against Turner. And that one good. Ayton's got 8 points. Pacers leading by 4. Neesmith on the wing. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Grant. Ayton against Siakam. Pass to Simons. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Turner. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. He's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Ayton. Grant comes in for Avdia. Sharp, he's checked in for Banton. And it's Henderson in for Graham. Now here's Simons. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Klingon. Outside Sharp. And here's Grant, guarded by Toppin. That's good from Grant on the assist from Sharp.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Nembhard outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Simons. Give him 8 points now. Walker with a steal. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Henderson. Grant with it. Halliburton picks him up. It's Sharp with the drive. And he slams it in one-handed.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Walker, a screen on Henderson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. No good on the free throw.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And the second free throw is good. Blazers trail by 5. And here's Henderson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Nembhard, good.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Henderson. Launches it. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Toppin, a screen on Simons. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Indiana shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Henderson. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Second chance effort. That one is off. Oh, nice D from Walker. Indiana leading by 7. Pass to Toppin from the arc. That shot missing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. To 3, Mathurin. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Pass to Graham. And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Back to Henderson. Fires the 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Back to Halliburton. Toppin, a screen on Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Walker for 3. It's hauled in by Henderson.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Here's Grant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. I'd like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
He's off on the second.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team. Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Sharp finds Henderson. High arcing shot, and it's good on the lay-in. Henderson's got 10 points.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot. Oh.
Toppin, a screen on Simons. Inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Simons. He's guarded by Nembhard. And it's Simons missing. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. Hey, Shaq, during the course of your career, you won several of these awards. That's certainly something to be proud of.
Yeah, for someone like me, I had like 100 of those.
Wow, Shaq. We're talking Player of the Week awards, not cars.
Yeah, I had 100 of those too. Let's talk about something else.
And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution.
Halliburton forces you to play at his pace, kind of like Luka Doncic. He's hard to speed up, patient, unselfish, and he can shoot it too.
Even though Tyrese has been in that 50, 40, 80 club, he still often doesn't get the credit he deserves, man.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. we'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 7-point differential. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. And it's Simons in at the 1. Shot clock at 6. Back to Nembhard. From behind the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Capable of 10-plus boards any night he's on the court, Siakam's a very good rebounder.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. That's good from Siakam.
And Pascal Siakam has really worked on his game over the years. Barely scored as a rookie and worked himself into an All-NBA selection.
And there's the lob. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And that one is hammered home.
And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Turner. And Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got 12 points.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Shaedon Sharpe.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
.90 seconds into the second half now. Simons outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Turner with a block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Lets it go from deep. Portland with a rebound. It's Avdia on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Pass to Turner. Outside Mathurin. There's the three. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Indiana making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Here's Avdia. Give him 8. Ayton, the screen on Halliburton. There's Simons with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Simons has got 11 points.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simons' strengths, his efficiency from range.
Halliburton outside. The 3 is up. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Avdia, and a nice finish on the layup. He's got 10.
You see the competitive nature of Avdia out there, taking on all comers.
McConnell outside. Stolen by Sharp. To the inside. He's got a clear path.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. McConnell with a screen on Grant. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sharp. Second shot opportunity. The lead now cut to single digits.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. He takes it in.
Oh, man, just
gets
it down. Nice.
That's spectacular. Wow, Siakam. You give that an 8.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. Williams is checked in for Portland. Graham comes in for Simons. Blazers trail by 11. Avdia finds Williams. Outside Graham. To the paint. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Sharp. Tries yet again. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. To the middle. And then Turner with the dunk.
Halliburton really a playmaker with the ball in his hands.
Blazers trail by 11. Graham, the pass to Ayton. Sharp against Halliburton. Graham for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and I can't.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Williams finds Sharp. Siakam against Avdia. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Halliburton for 3. He buries it from 3. Halliburton's got 22.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
No coverage that time. Avdia's got 7 now in this quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Turner, a screen on Sharp. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Ayton pulls it down. Blazers trail by 11. Three-pointer, Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Halliburton with the ball. Now Sharp defending. Again, Halliburton missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Friday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Williams with the screen. Down low. Walker with the steal. And they're pushing it up for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
To the middle. Walker with the steal. Pass to Nesmith. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 6 assists in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Avdia. Back to Sharp. The 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Nesmith. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one. Here's Benton. He's marked by McConnell. Outside Graham. Hey, from beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McConnell. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. McConnell's got 7 points in the game.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
Graham with a screen on Halliburton. Benton passes to Avdia. They get the rebound. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. 18 points for him.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
McConnell outside. The 3. Drops in the 3. McConnell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Walker, a screen on Graham. Here's McConnell. And it's Portland with a rebound. Outside Graham. 1:21 left to play in the third. And that one's good.
Graham using quickness to win that battle.
Indiana leading by 8. McConnell outside. Toppin outside. Pass to Halliburton. Fires for three. Avdia pulls it in.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Sharp, no good. The Pacers' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Neesmith's shot is off. Blazers trail by 8. Outside Grant. Here's Sharp. That one a little long.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Toppin outside. From outside the arc. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Pure from three-point range. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the second half. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Indiana ahead, up 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. There's a screen. Here's Simons. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nembhard with it. Three-pointer, Mathurin. Simons with a rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Comes up empty down low. Pacers leading by 7. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Three-pointer, no good. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant, right side. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Yes, it's good.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the basket by Siakam.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Henderson outside. Pass to Aiden. Here's Klingon. He's covered by Siakam. 6 to shoot. Now here's Grant. Mathurin with a steal. Siakam outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, with great length and movement skills, Siakam is a load inside.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Blazers trail by 9. Now Simons. Henderson outside. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes.
And what a night for Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's been torching them. Scoot's physical gifts have been too much to handle.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Mathurin against Grant. 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
Henderson for 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Clingan. And finally, they hit one.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And that bump not throwing Turner off. Great concentration by the big man.
Blazers trail by 6. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Aiden. Here's Clingan. On the wing, Grant to the paint. Here's Aiden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
That's good from Ayton. Portland making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Ayton hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Simons. He was all alone on that one. Halliburton's got 27.
Running the pick and roll with just tremendous patience and poise. Halliburton reading the defense so well. He exploited that opening.
Grant with a screen on Halliburton. And it's Simons penetrating. Up and in on the layup. Simons got 9 points now in the second half.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Simons. Halliburton misses. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Yep, that one's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Halliburton, a screen on Grant. On the wing, Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Pass to Aiden. Avdia from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. With the drive, Halliburton with a strong take.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Simons passes to Grant. Aiden with a screen. From downtown. And it's Grant with a 3. Grant's got 19 points.
And Grant, one of those players who year after year taking on more and more offensive responsibility.
Turner, a screen on Henderson. Pass to Mathurin. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
Blazers trail by 6. Now here's Simons. Grant outside. The 3 ball. Kept alive. Simons with it. Defended by Halliburton. Second chance shot. And it's Simons missing. Indiana has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Henderson. Nice shot from the wing.
And showing the kind of dominant potential that Scoot has. Great to see him continue the attack while hot from outside.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Outside Matherin. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Henderson. Henderson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And it's in there.
And the defense was right there, but in the end, Henderson just sticks the J in their faces.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Turner, a screen on Grant. Simons against Halliburton. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, another one for Pascal with his diverse offensive game. You're just not going to take everything away from him.
Simons against Halliburton. Pass to Aiden. And here's Henderson. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Nembhard outside. And there's the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block. On the wing, Grant. He's covered by Siakam. Grant's shot is off. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Matherin. Pass to Nembhard. Lets the 3 fly. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 8 now.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Nembhard, the pass to Matherin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Matherin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Grant with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. And that one drops for him. Grant's got 21.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here's McConnell. Turner with it. There's the drive. And Ayton pulls it down. Grant, the pass to Avdia. Here's Simons. He's marked by McConnell. McConnell against Simons.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in there.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Siakam outside. 1:51 left in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Nice D from Avdia. Portland trailing here. And he lobs it up to the rim. Nembhard with it. Now Sharp defending. Pass to Mathurin. Here's McConnell. Now here's Siakam. Defended by Avdia. Siakam against Avdia. Siakam in the post. And the layup falls. Siakam's got 17 now, just in the second half. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Siakam. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Grant in the post. He's covered by Mathurin. Lets it fly. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Avdia against Mathurin. Avdia passes to Graham. And it's all from three-point range. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Timeout called. The Pacers. They lead by 4. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Lets it fly. The rebound by Turner. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Timeout called. The Blazers. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Five ticks left in the final quarter. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. So Indiana wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.